Hi everyone, in this video we are going to be making a 1920s orange cake. It has orange filling, and orange frosting, and even oranges on top.
starts cutting up the parachute. Oh, Lord.
Alright, so this is done. It smells so good, and I cannot wait. It smells very fresh. I did taste the filling and the frosting when I was making them. They were really good and taste like very fresh. Orange doesn't taste artificial because you only use the oranges, and it's a very different flavor. And because of that, it is a light yellow icing. I did have to really try to get enough icing to stretch for all this cake. And I'm showing you the good side right now. Last night, I didn't dump the cakes out of their tins like I should have. I was in a hurry and trying to get things done, and then I couldn't find a cooling rack with one, so I was like, oh, it will be fine. They'll come out just fine, and I'll dump them out later, and that way they'll just stay nice and moist. Well, when I went to go dump it out last night, it was stuck to the pan, and it would not come out. So I had to go make supper, so I did that, and by that time it was already getting pretty dark before all that. So I was like, well, I'll just wait and do it in the morning. Thankfully, it came out just fine this morning. I just took a knife and ran it around the edge and then slowly started getting it up. Because the oven bakes unevenly, I didn't rotate the pans enough yesterday. I thought I had, but I hadn't. So the edge on each of the cakes on one side is a bit burnt. So anyway, that's all of the whateverness of making this. Let's cut it. Look at that. It looks so delicious. Like I said, that's the burnt side on one of them. And I am so excited to try this. And I copied the illustration. There were 11 oranges on top. And I'm like, well, I'm going to do that. And it turns out that was exactly how many was in the orange. So I was happy. But look at that. It looks so good. I cannot wait to try this. Yum. So let's get some pictures because we've got to do that. Also, I don't have the same plate that they have in the illustration, but I did have one that was blue, and I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, I did have one that was blue and had a similar pattern. The other one also had pink and blue flowers on it, though. So, okay. Got that out of the way, and now we can taste it. I'm so excited. Look at that. This has even more orange flavor than I expected. I like the orange slice. Okay, so this is really, really good. It has a ton of orange flavor in it. It's really fresh tasting. It's hard to describe it, but it's just like a really fresh orange. Really full of flavor. It's super good, and the orange is actually nice on top. Really good. This part is kind of gel-like, and it's really orangey. The cake is slightly not dense, like a little bit heavier. It's really good. One thing I've found about old cake recipes is their batter is way thicker than how we make our batter now. And I actually think I like it better because it cooks in like half the time. This said to cook for 25 to 30 minutes. It only took about 22 minutes, and I could have taken it out probably at 20 minutes. But yeah, the batter is so thick, it's hard to get it to the edges of the pan, but because it rises, it goes to the edges of the pan just fine, so you don't need to worry too much about that. Yeah, it just bakes a lot faster, and my mom was saying it's probably because that uses less fuel, and it's just faster anyway. Yes, I really like this, and I will be making it again very soon. This has got me on a cake baking kick now, and I just want to like make all the cakes because they're so fun. I didn't make cakes a lot because they're just, I don't know, in my head at least they're a lot of work, and by the time I was done smelling the sugar, I was like done. But these cakes, they're not too sweet, and so by the time I'm done making them, I don't feel like I've been inhaling sugar all day, and it's not too much. What was the other thing? Oh, and I never had much success at layering cakes, so I always wanted to slide around everywhere and just not cooperate. But both of the cakes I made recently turned out fine, even with it sticking in the pan and not having enough icing to go around. But yeah, it's good. I'm gonna be making lots of cakes probably in the near future. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I'm going to enjoy this cake because it's very good. And you definitely should make this one. If you do, let me know what you thought, because this is good. I'm sure you're gonna love it. But bye. Alright, so there's one more thing that I wanted to mention that I forgot. One thing that I loved about this cake, and a lot of the cake recipes I've tried, is you use every bit of your ingredients. Even though you have to divide the eggs for this, you're going to use all the eggs. The orange, I used half the zest for the filling, half the zest for the cake, and then I put the orange on top. This cake leaves no leftovers. It is just a complete cake. And I think that's something that is very handy and good. Like when you make an angel food cake, you have a lot of egg yolks to use. With this, you use everything, and everything's a perfect amount. I don't have to worry about using up leftover filling, leftover frosting, leftover orange, or any of that, or eggs. It just all went into this cake. So that's something I think is worth looking for in recipes, and it's something I really enjoyed about this. It's something I didn't even think about before making this, but something I very much appreciate. I don't have to worry about leftovers of anything. I did have lemon juice already on hand, so you may have a little bit of lemon juice left over, but I don't really know because I didn't do that. But yeah, just really simple recipe, and something I did want to mention because that is very handy, and I like that about these recipes. Anyway, that's all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!